Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today, it's our first live Q&A at night, in the evening, which is I'm very excited about. Today, we're going to cover really good things. I really needed to do this live Q&A at night to make sure that I will cover the people who are in UK, Australia, and anybody who's in the different time zone. At the same time, the people who are finishing their work and now they're just sitting down and just enjoying their coffee or their wine or their beer. And we're just going to chit chat today, and we're going to talk about the really good things that I'm excited about. Is about a case study that we just finished and of ranking a product on Amazon. I'm going to share with you how I do it, how the ranking process goes. I'm not going to go very, very in depth in every detail, but I'm going to tell you the whole overall, how it works, how you'll be able to integrate your PPC, your Manychat, and I will show you also the results that we have achieved during the last 14 days of launching a new product with a new brand, which is I'm really excited about. I got this question a lot: how do you rank your product? How do you rank your product on Amazon FBA? And always, there's a lot of misunderstanding, or even when we explain it in the Facebook group or in a small chat, is very hard. It's very easy to complicate things. So that's why I want to put a step by step, and to be able to come here and just enjoy our chat and enjoy our evening and just talk about it casually. And if you have any question, please leave them in the comment. And if you're new to the channel, my name is Saad Basim. I'm an Amazon FBA seller that's based in Canada, and I sell in the United States, and I've been doing it for a really long time, helping other people also to achieve their dream in Amazon FBA and to be able to solve their problems or whatever issues they have within business. So I'm gonna start with just talking. Just gonna welcome people. Please, if you have any questions, leave it in the comment from now. So when I'm finished my presentation, I'm finishing my little slides that I've done for you. We'll be able to get right away into answering your questions, and hopefully I'll be able to answer every question that I have. And I'm really, really, really excited about today. This is, it's supposed to be like a tutorial videos, usually Wednesdays. So that's why I want to bring some value on Wednesdays and to make sure that you really guys learn something. It's not just something, hey, we're just talking and there's nothing, something that you can actually act on, or actionable steps that you can take and implement in your business to improve, or at least have the idea behind your head that, hey, there's something exists like that, so you can work towards it. So let me welcome. We have a few people here. It was a last minute thing, but I'm really, really thank you so much for joining me here, and I really appreciate all your support, guys. So we have Nancy says, good evening, Saad. Good evening to you, Nancy. Thank you so much for everything that you do. Nancy, she's one of our best partners. She's the one who always there helping us in the back end with a lot of work behind the scenes. So I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And I appreciate everything that you do. And I know everyone in the group also appreciate it. At the same time, we have Beatrice says, hello, everyone. Hello to you, Beatrice. Welcome from Florida. I hope everything is going well with you. And I hope you get over the things that you have dealing with right now. So my best luck to you and your family. And if there's anything I can help with, please let me know. At the same time, we have Stoyan K. Hi, Saad, excited to be in your live stream for the first time. Thank you so much. I'm sorry if I butchered your name, Stoyan, but you have been really, really. I really love your feedback. Thank you so much for just commenting on the video. Giving me your feedback is really important for me to improve, and at the same time for me to know what your thoughts are. And I'm really, really happy that you're enjoying all the videos that we have covered, or pre-recorded videos that we have. And you, as you told me, you were binging and you were just going through all the content. So I'm glad that you really like the content. At the same time, we have John says, hello, Saad, excited for your thoughts. Thank you so much, John. I'm excited also for today's presentation that I have, and I'm really excited to get to it. So, guys, let's get to it, and let's talk about ranking. As you know, guys, ranking is the most important thing that you have. So if you have any product, you need to make sure that you rank your product, or as we say, ranking the keyword for your product or the most related keyword to your product, and make sure that you rank in the first page on the top 5 or top 10, because most of the sales comes from the first page and on the top 5 positions. But they say the top 10 as well. It all depends on the keyword search volume. It depends on the competition. It depends how much the wealth or the market or the sales are being spread out between all the sellers. So there's different strategy for everybody. But I'm going to give you the general idea or the general strategy that we use right now in 2020 that's working very well. We've been using it for the end of 2019, like the last 5 months of 2019 or 6 months of 2019. A lot of trial and error until we got it, and we're really excited about it and have tried it so many times. And now we just, make sure we perfected it and everything is really going well. So what we're trying to do is basically we try to rank for a specific keyword. So if we rank higher and if we rank for multiple keywords for our product, we will be able to increase the traffic, or we'll be able to increase the visibility of our product. That means more eyeballs on our product. That means it could translate in more clicks. More clicks hopefully means more conversion or more sales. So the idea is all what you need to do is to be able to rank for as many keywords as you can. And this can be achieved on 2 things or 2 principles. The first principle, if you have a product that you have a very high related search volume keyword, and let's say it's the one that, let's say 60,000 search volume. And what happens is that usually you need to target the tip of the mountain. So the tip or the main keyword, which is usually very competitive, has a high search volume. And once you rank for this one, you start ranking for the other ones slowly and eventually. The other way of doing it is basically, it's all depending on the market, is actually you targeting a low volume search volume keyword, low search volume keywords that have related to your product, but by targeting multiple of them, slowly you're going to rank for the tip or the tip of the mountain or the main keywords. So now it all depends on your budget, depends how you're comfortable with, how many giveaways you want to give or how many products you want to give away. But I actually, depending on the client, depending on their budget, will be able to, depending on the market and the keywords that we find in the market, we can decide which keyword would like to run or which one would like to target. And usually when you want to target a keyword, you can target 1 when you launch, or you can target 2 or 3. More keywords you target, better it is, but that means more units to give and more cost involved in it. So that's been said, usually before we used to rank with PPC only. So PPC is Amazon advertising platform that they have within Amazon Seller Central, the dashboard, where you can run PPC or pay-per-click targeting keywords, and hopefully you'll be able to show up in a sponsor ad, and you start having the visibility, which is going to hopefully increase your relevancy, increase your conversion, and everything that comes with it. Now, this is what used to be in the past. Only with PPC you can do it. As you know, guys, I have launched a supplement product with only PPC on December 15th, 2018. It's been almost a year now, a year and a month or 2 months. And actually, the product I just launched it with PPC. It cost me a lot of money. I maybe lost $2-3 grand during the process or during the launch. But I'm in a supplement, very, very, very competitive market. And now once you ranked, I'm ranked for almost 90 keyword in the top 50, plus around 34 in the top 10. So my sales are from 30 to 40 units, depending on the day, but that's how much we average. But it's a longer process. Now, for a different market, it's going to be much, much lower. Now, that's no more. You can do it PPC, but you need to get outside traffic with your PPC to be able to work. So outside traffic, it could be you can hire influencer that you can partner up with, that they can review your product or unbox your product, and you'll be able to get traffic to your listing. Or you can do Manychat or Facebook ads to be able to get some traffic to your listing. And there's so many other ways. Now, the way that I'm going to talk about is basically having PPC plus Manychat, which is with the Facebook ad. I'm going to explain it a little bit. and hopefully you'll be able to see the results, which is really have screenshots for you guys that you're gonna see all the results, how many reviews you got, how many seller feedback, everything, and hopefully you will see the results of what to expect if you run it yourself. Now, let's talk about the method. Now, I'm just going to show you my way, how I do things. And usually, if you want to launch a product, people, they just go ahead and launch right away with Manychat. But I'm going to tell you the way I do it. It's longer, maybe a little bit. You spend more money, but at the end, you'll be able to hold yourself organically on the top positions, which is the most important thing. Because what happens a lot, people rank the product, they go to the first page because they have a traffic that comes, paid traffic plus organic, and slow they start ranking. But what happens when they start taking away the outside traffic, they cannot keep up their position because the organic sales are not able to hold that product up there. And what happens is start falling until it goes to the second page, third page, depending on how the competition is doing. So if the other competitor is making 30 sales, you're still making 5, he's going to fall off, you're going to fall off, you're going to fall off, and the other people are going to rank. They're going to rank higher than you because they're converting on a specific keyword more than you do. So the way I do it, it's I test more before I do anything. And that's why it takes a long time for me. So let's go ahead and I'm going to share with you my screen or my Google Sheet that I have done. Or not Google Sheet, it's actually a Word doc. So guys, let me know if you see it and if you see everything well. And let's get to it. Please let me know if you see it. Please. In the comments, let me know if you see me, you hear me well, so we can get to it, because I really don't want you guys to miss anything from now, because I'm going to be talking a little bit in depth about things, and you need to focus so you'll be able to ask me the question that you have. So please just let me know in the chat if you see everything and everything is good. Please. I'll wait for you. You let me know. Let me see. Sometimes I got the questions a little bit later. I mean, I get the feedback a little bit later, but let me see if I see anything. All right, you can see it. Perfect. All right, so the method I'm going to talk about, guys, is basically we're going to talk about ranking with PPC and outside traffic. And it's very, very important for us to understand this one, because trust me, if you don't do this one, you won't be able to rank very well, or it's going to take a long time to work to be able to rank. Now, also the idea, I want you to understand that for every keyword, you are going to have different way of ranking or catching up to your competitor. Now, when you do outside traffic, let's say you're going to rank for a keyword, but there's some other keywords you're not going to be able to dethrone other competitors until over time, 3 months, 6 months, a year, depending on how much they're dominant in their market. So that's very important, but you will rank within hopefully 14 to 20 days, the time it takes for you to rank and to stabilize. And that's very important. So the ranking is going to be separated in two steps. The first step is going to be the soft launch. And then the second part is going to be the full or the hard launch. Now, the soft launch, it's the period of time where you are going to do testing, which is going to take 1 to 2 weeks for running PPC. And this is only soft launch. You're not actually targeting keywords very heavily, or not the purpose to rank, but it's only a soft launch. And I'm going to explain to you in the next step, what does that mean? The second step is going to be the real launch, the one that you're going to find your keyword, the one that you're going to target, the one that you're going to go after, and you try to make sales out of those keywords that you want to rank for. And this is going to take from 14 to 20 days from outside traffic, which is including Manychat and Facebook ad. Now, when you run the second step, which is I'm going to explain later on, you will be running PPC alongside with the hard launch, which is a very trick that I'm going to share with you later on. but I hope remind me if I forgot it. Just remind me, hey, Saad, remind me about the PPC strategy that you do once you do outside traffic or alongside with the outside traffic. So do not just say outside traffic and then leave it. No, you have to combine PPC as well in the hard launch. Now, let's talk about the first step. When I get a brand new product, I get a product that maybe been launched but failed, but I need to relaunch it now. This is what I'm going to do right away. So if a client comes to me or someone comes for our service and say, hey, I would like you to run our PPC. Sorry, I want you to run our launch for that product. I will need to do that the following exactly. So the first thing I'm going to do, okay, so the first one was the soft launch. The second thing is going to be the full hard launch. So let's talk about the soft launch. This is where makes it and break it. And this is why people actually fall off in organic ranking, in my opinion, because they just choose a keyword depending on the search volume, but not on relevancy, not on how this product, how this keyword related to my product, because it could be a keyword that your competitor ranking very well and has high relevancy, but if you run it yourself, it might not have the same results. So what do you need to do here? You need to run PPC first. And the thing I do first is I run PPC for 1 week to 2 weeks. More you do it, better it is. The less you do it, not enough data. So for me, I will run it at least 14 days, get the data, which is going to help me to determine which keywords are converting. Now, when I download my ad report after that, the 1 week or 2 weeks, so from 7 to 14 days, when running my PPC, I will get the data, download my ad report, and I will start checking which keywords I converted the most, which keyword I made the most sales, which one's converting the best, which one has the highest search volume. And depending on this data that Amazon gives me, I will have with confidence to be able to choose my 3 most important keywords. Now, you can go ahead and target 3 keywords if you want. But for me, I'd like to do 1 keyword at a time because I want to split test and make sure that each keyword, and I'll see how much traffic or how much depth it gives me. Now, for sure, if you get more is much better. But let's say I'm targeting 1 keyword that's generating me, let's say 5 sales. Then I see another keyword doing me 3 sales, or maybe another keyword doing me 3 sales. So now I would know which one I need to focus the most and which one I'm going to lose ranking, or which one I'm going to drop in the keywords, and will tell me, hey, because I dropped positions on this keyword, that means I need to fix it, and I'll bring it up. So that's how you will think about the ranking, or about the keywords, which is most important. At the same time, at this period, which is the soft launch that you're going to do, you need to do the following. You're running PPC. This is where you're going to target. Maybe you're going to do exact match campaign with fixed bid to make sure that you're bidding on the keyword regardless if you're converting or not. And the same time, which is you are going to go ahead and start collecting your first reviews. So 2 to 5 reviews if you can get them, because you just want those stars to be in the listing to boost your social proof, and which is going to help you with conversion when you do the hard launch. So the first thing I did, as I said, PPC, run it 1 week to 2 weeks, get the results, choose my 1 to 3 keywords. Now I'm going to go to my next phase, which is the hard launch. This is where we're really targeting keywords to make sure that we're really ranking. So what are we going to do now after this? We're going to go right away and start doing the full launch and hard launch, which is we're going to use Manychat plus Facebook ad. Now, I'm going to tell you what's Manychat just briefly, because the other day I had a meeting with someone and they do know what Manychat is. So sometimes you forget how much you know, how much you don't. And I think we owe it to our people here to make sure that we really explain to them how things goes or what Manychat is. So the second part, as I said, which is we're going to launch Manychat and Facebook ad. And also alongside that, you're going to do some PPC. But let's talk about Manychat right now. So what's Manychat? Manychat helps you build a Facebook Messenger bot, easy and fast. Just connect to your account. That way you can expand your audience and grow your business. It has all the tools needed to engage and boost your subscribers. So basically, this is the well-written English that I found on Google. For me, I'm just going to tell you the way how I think of it, the very basic, the one that, a little bit dumbed down for me, is to set up a flows or sequences that provide specific instruction via Messenger that can interact with anyone who interact with your Facebook ad. So what it is basically a bot that you go into set up sequences, flows that go into interact with anybody who's going to interact with your Facebook ad, because you need to run Facebook ad on your fan page, and once the Facebook ad is live, you're going to instruct those people to do a specific thing. So if they interact and they say yes, which is I'm going to show you now example with that, and once they say yes, the bot right away is going to start interacting. Hey, you're interested in our product, blah, 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 do this, do that, do this. And that's it. So you don't need to be there and checking everything. Now, for us and for our team, my team has to make sure that we check everything. We make sure that we check our people who interact with us in Messenger, because a lot of times it's not only a bot. People are being aware of the bot. They understand there's a robot there. So sometimes they need a personal tailored conversation or answers or responses or replies. And that's where my team comes in and start replying to make sure that we're still holding our brand high up enough. Okay. Now let's go and see what we're going to do with the flows, as we say. So when the flows, what we're going to do, we're going to run something called SFB, or what's very well known with search, find, and buy method, which is going to run for 14 to 20 days through Manychat. So the sequences that we're going to instruct those people when they interact with our Facebook ad is going to be the purpose of it, search, find, and buy. So we're going to tell them, hey, are you interested in this product? They say yes. Okay, awesome. You know what? Go ahead and type coffee mug in the search bar on Amazon and make sure you find it on the second page, click on it, add to cart, and buy it. And that's how, if you get more of this kind of natural behavior or natural way of looking at a product by searching and finding the product, putting add to cart, this is going to help you to start ranking for this keyword. And that's the most important. That's the whole game, is basically having multiple keywords. When someone types the keyword, let's say coffee mug, they find your product, they put it add to cart, they purchase it. This is how it's going to be yes to you or 1 point to you versus your competitor. So more you get sales through that specific keyword, the more you're going to rank, the better your ranking is going to be. So that's the whole purpose. And all what we need to do, you can use super URLs if you want in the beginning, just to bring the product to page number 2 or 1. But I don't think it's efficient enough, or you're going to spend a lot of money, or doesn't have the same ranking power as search, find, and buy to reach to the first page. So once I do the sequences, or the email sequence is based on search, find, and buy method, which is I already have my product around the page number 2, which is you wanted to make sure that you're in the first 2 pages, because you don't want to say someone, oh, go find me coffee mug, and then you're page number 20. They're not going to go all the way to find it. So you need to be in a reasonable position where you're in the second page at most, or the third page at most, but always preferably number 2. Not number 2 when you go to the bathroom, number 2 when you page number 2. So now the whole purpose, and you need to pay attention to this. And I always tell my clients the following: the main reason for our running Manychat is going to be ranking for your keyword. That's the first thing we do, ranking. But with ranking for your keyword, you're going to build an email list, or you're going to build a subscribers or Manychat a group for your specific product. Third thing you're going to do, you're going to get reviews, which is going to be, you're just getting reviews because of the effect of running Manychat and following up with them later on to be able to get the reviews. And also in this special case that we did, because it was brand new product, brand new account, we needed to get some seller feedback. We get a lot of people that are waiting on the line to leave a review, but we told them enough. We had enough reviews. I couldn't get more reviews because we were more than the 10% sales to review ratio. So I had to make sure to stop them. And instead of them leaving a review, I told them, go ahead and leave a seller feedback. As we know, your metrics, your performance on Amazon is very important. With your seller feedback, reviews, how you react with Amazon is very important for your account. So what I said, Instead of we let them just go like this, those people who bought from us, let them leave us a seller feedback, and I'm going to show you exactly how much we got. Now, the steps are very simple. I'm just going to talk about the simple way of doing it. I'm not going to create with you the Facebook fan page and everything etc. But I'm going to show you screenshots of everything. So the first thing you need to do when you build a brand, you need to make sure that you are creating your Facebook fan page or Facebook page. So that's very easy. You go to your account, create a page, you name it after your brand, and you're good to go. The second thing, you need to open a Manychat account, which is $10, which is going to be a pro. Once you do that, you'll be able to connect the Manychat or your Facebook fan page with your Manychat. So anything Manychat will interact will be able to recognize any activities that are happening with your fan page, which is really important. Okay. The third thing, you're going to build your email sequence. Okay. The email sequence here, that's you're going to build it in your Manychat. And it's going to look something like this. This is very simple way of basically setting up a sequence or a flows. Is a flow. A flow is basically telling, hey, would you like to get this product? They're going to tell you. You cannot see it. Even me, I cannot see it. But that's how it looks like inside of Manychat. If they say, for example, yes, they're going to bring it to the next line. Okay, you said yes, you'd like the product. Thank you so much. How about you just go ahead and search this specific, I don't know, this Gorilla Gloves. Go find it, click it, buy it. Once you buy it, please give us your order ID, and you continue in the sequence. Now, the first stage is first stage of the sequence, which is if you want a really, really long one or one really effective. The first one, we're going to say, hey, just go ahead, buy the product for ranking. After that, like, hey, we're going to follow up with you in a few days and see what happens. Once 7 to 8 days after they purchase the product, we're going to ask them for a review. Once we ask them for a review and they leave a review, then you can give them a full refund or 50%, whatever the deal was in your Facebook ad. Once that happened and they leave a review, you give them a full refund, which is going to be through PayPal, which is risky, or gift cards. So depending on whatever you want. So I set up my sequence, I set up my flows the way I want it to be, and then I'm going to set up my Facebook ad. So the Facebook ad, you will create it under the page, the Facebook page that you created already. So what are you going to do? Something like this. This is both examples and the screenshots, I took them from Google, but this is similar ways of building your Facebook ad or your sequence. I think you'll be able to find sequences anywhere, but the most important is how to run the Facebook ad. But let's have an example. You go to Facebook fan page, your page, sorry, you're going to create a post, or you're going to create in your Facebook manager, you're going to create an ad, and this ad is going to look this way. It's going to be under your brand, or it's going to under your page with inflatable costumes, and then you're going to say, we're looking for our official influencers. Now, all this copy could be different, but this is one of the way how people attract buyers or target people by saying, hey, we need influencers and only Amazon users we want. So basically they qualify for Prime, or they qualify for Prime shipping, so they don't pay the shipping. Then what we offer for our influencers, the following: a new product testing. So they're not telling them, hey, get the product and I will refund you. They're making it look nicer. And then they're saying, get Ghost Play custom for testing, Amazon shopping priority delivery, so basically Prime shipping. You will have the opportunity to be our brand influencer and get exclusive discount on all of our products. Join now. So now when they click on this or they comment, that's when the Manychat is going to trigger, and your email or follow-up sequence is going to kick in, and the bot is going to do the job. You don't need to go ahead and do it manually, because you're going to target a lot of people, right? So the one way here they do it is by saying, we need influencer. There's other ways. Hey, we're giving today a testing product or free product, 100%, a refund or whatever it is, or 100% rebate, something like that. You can do that as well. You need to be creative with it, but you need to target the people who are Prime members. You need to make sure that your flow or your steps that you target, that you want them to do, has to be very effective, or something that really short and simple. Do not overcomplicate things, because it's very easy for them to just forget about it, right? So now once you create the ad, you're going to run the ad. And once you run the ad, which is the email sequence, as I said, is going to be kicking in, which is search, find, and buy, which is you're going to refund. Through PayPal or gift card, and it's up to you. Now, for rebate, this is something that you can test with. So you can start with 25% and see how much conversion. Then you can start with 50%, then 75%, then 100%, and see what happens. Now, from my opinion, it all depends on the product. If you have electronics with a high value, maybe 50%, 25% will work if it's really high value item. But if it was a product that cheap, $30, whatever, or $25, you will need to, in my opinion, I think a higher percentage, 90%, 100%. Most likely people are really the people who interact with you. They're kind of educated or trained. They know what to do, and they always expect 100%, honestly. But it's up to you. You test it and see what happens. And once that happens, you're going to see yourself after 3 to 4 days, you're going to see that your keyword, your products are ranking for that specific keyword. You're going to start ranking. And what's the beauty about it, you're not ranking only for one keyword. If you really target a high search volume keyword with a short tail keyword like a coffee cup, slowly, you're going to start ranking. As I'm telling you, 4 days, you're going to see yourself, you start ranking for other keywords. All the other keywords, that's going to start ranking with you. So coffee cup, yellow coffee cup, coffee cup 20 ounces. And then slowly, Amazon is going to start ranking you for keywords. Let me come back, and then I'm going to come back. And then Amazon is going to start ranking you for keyword that related to your product. So how they think about it, Amazon, or what I think how Amazon thinks about it is this way. Hey, listen, this guy's doing very well for coffee cup and he's ranking. So but we have another listing which is up there in the top positions or very high related product that's really doing very well in coffee cup, but also they are ranking for coffee mug. So how about we start ranking this guy, you basically, for coffee mug as well, and you start ranking the same time. So you're going to see yourself, you're ranking for multiple keyword. And the trick is now, which is the most important trick right now. Once you see yourself, you start ranking for keywords, the main keyword, and then the other keywords, the trick is going to come right now where you need to create a new exact match campaign, a PPC campaign, where you're going to target all the other keywords that you started to rank for. So if you were coffee cup, I'm not going to run a PPC on coffee cup because I'm already doing a Facebook ad. That means if I target coffee cup, trust me, people are going to click on it and the cost of PPC is going to go very high. So I wouldn't target it. What I'm going to target all the other keyword. When I put them in my keyword tracker, I'm going to see what other keywords are being ranked. And that's what you're going to do. You're going to take all this keyword, put them in exact match campaign, which is you're targeting them through PPC, plus you're targeting the main keyword with Manychat. So trust me, this formula is going to be awesome. What is going to happen? You're going to rank for the main keyword plus the other keywords because you're targeting with PPC. And you know you're going to convert. You know that you're ranking for them. And that's how you're going to rank for your keyword or your product. Trust me, it works. I'm going to share with you today the case study that we've done. We just finished launching this product. I would say 5 days or 4 days, something like that. But I will share with you right now how it does. I'm actually involved now into multiple launches, and everything is is going up and down, and it's just too much. But let's go ahead and let's share the results with you, and I will tell you exactly what results we have achieved with the real case study, with the real stuff. Not I'm just telling you from my behind. I'm telling you the truth. Now, real results of a recent launch, brand new account. So this is brand new account, new product and everything. Now, if you see what we achieved for ranking, we achieved number 1 position for the main keyword, which is we were targeting, and was 6,300 search volume. So it has 6,300 searches per month. And this is what we achieved. The product here, I would love to say here, okay, around here, we were at position number 79, I believe. around 79. Okay, this is a screenshot. I wish I had. This is a screenshot from Jungle Scout, a keyword tracker. So what happened? We were 79, and slowly, after a few days, we ranked in the position number 2. Then we stuck to number 1, 1, 1. Now here, which was very interesting what happened here. And I didn't. I mean, I was expecting it, but I didn't expect it to behave this way. Once we dropped the ad finished here. The day after, right away we dropped to the 19th position. And then I was like, oh my God, what happened right now? We're not converting as much organically. And I know that because we had some issues with some of our images that need some improvement, which is we worked on. And also our enhanced brand content didn't work. So I thought that's why it dropped. And I was like, oh crap, maybe I need to relaunch it or something like that. But I let it there until it fixed things. But something very, very strange happened. After 2 days, what happened? The product went back up to the position number 1, which is really, really interesting, and stuck there for now. Now this is up to today, and I'm still ranked number 1, position number 1 for the same keyword. And believe it or not, the people who are next to me, they have 300, 400, 500 reviews, and we're still stuck there, which is really, really, really good. And very happy with that. And as I said, we were ranked for no keywords. And then what happened? We ranked for this one for the main keyword up, and we ranked for around 20 to 25 keyword in the top 50. And also we ranked for around 10 keywords on the top 10 positions, which is really cool and awesome. And I know if we continue more, we'll be able to get more. And that's where I target only one keyword. But if we get this results, then I can say, you know what? I might target keyword number 2 or number 3, or according to my ranking keywords or keyword tracker, I'll see which keywords I can target to bring it up even more. Which one has the most search volume or has higher search volume that I can target and I can rank for as well. So you can do 2 or 3 keywords, whatever you want. I start with 1, then I'm going to start with the second, third, and I'll see how Amazon react. So this is for the keyword ranking. Now, let's talk about the subscribers, or how much the Manychat subscribers that we got. We got 925 subscribers. Now, the cost per click, because we're a little bit smarter than this, what we did, the cost per click cost us from 14 cents to 20 cents. Now, I know a lot of you are going to say that's BS because it's a $1 and higher, which is, I agree with you 100%. But what we did is the following. We had a product that we launched already, and we had almost 300 or 400 subscribers, or we had an email list of 300 to 400. So what we did a lookalike audience, custom audience in the Facebook ad. And once we did that, actually, we had very more targeted audience through the lookalike audience, and we were able to target those people who are really wanted our product at a lower cost. But we got 925, which is really good. And I'm going to show you exactly what it is. So see here, we start from there and slowly starts going up, and we have 925. So we had 976 subscribed, 51 unsubscribed. They didn't like our face. They were like, no, we don't like you. And we're stuck with 925 subscribers. So now let's talk about reviews. And this is here, which is the tricky stuff. I don't know where's the image. I'm going to share it with you. We got 69 reviews in total. And that's including the organic ones that we got, plus the Manychat ones. Now, this is going to be a little bit like, it depends on your risk tolerance, how you want to play that with the Manychat. If you want to get the reviews, you can tell them, hey, listen, I can give you 50%. In the 50% 2 days after delivery, and the other 50% once you leave a review. But you're playing with fire, but you can do it. Okay. Would I go this route? Maybe. I'm not sure. But also you can just refund them, and then you can ask them for a review later on if you want it. But this way, we're able to get really high reviews very well. And this is the reviews. Now, as you see, we got 69 reviews. 5-star 88%. We got 4-star and 2 stars. So don't ask me why those people left the 4 and 2 stars. But you know what? Because our sales to review ratio really was high, and I was really scared. I was like, oh my God, stop giving me reviews. And that's the first time in my life I was like, please don't give us a review. Usually we just want to go after it. But I wanted to stop it a bit, but it didn't work as much. But anyways, we got 69 reviews, which is really nice. And we are here, as you see, another screen with 69. The rank was 21,000 home and kitchen. And this is how the reviews, so this is the reviews. As you see here, from February 1st until start going up, that's the reviews, how it start really jumping up, which is really, really awesome. Really, really cool. And to see the reviews really spiked up. As I know, and I know all of you are going to say the same thing, hey, you're risking the sales review to ratio, blah, blah, blah. But for me, I risk it a bit, especially it's a brand new account. I'm not sure if we're going to get dinged or not, but hey, it worked and I'm doing it. But if you want to do really tone it down, you can really manage it, and you can manage reviews really, really well if you want it. Now, for seller feedback, and that's the thing that I told you, because I got so many people want to review, I told them, please do not review us anymore. And what I asked them to do, since it's a brand new account, as you see here, we have no lifetime, nothing, no reviews, no whatsoever, no seller feedback, no whatsoever. We're able to get 32 seller feedback, which has really helped a lot, and was really awesome. So we ranked number 1 for the product, for the main keyword in the top position, number 1 in the first page. We got 69 reviews. We got 32 seller feedback. And also, what did we get? We got 925 subscribers to the Manychat group, or the group that we built. Now, this is what we did. So we gave around 148 units over this 14 days or 15 days. Length is 14 or 15 days. The cost is the product cost plus the Amazon fees, which is cost us around $2,500 to $3,000 as a launch. But was way worth every penny, because we didn't only rank, we get reviews, we build our email list, and now it's going to be much easier to launch another variation. It'd be much easier for us to launch any to build our group, our Facebook group, if we wanted with it, and was really very good way to do it. So I don't know what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your comments. Let me know what if you have any question. And this is recent. I'm talking about like a few days ago. So it's not something from last year. I'm talking about something from this year, 2020, beginning of February, actually January, the end of January, and really worked very well. So that's what I'm telling you. It really works. There's a lot of work behind the scenes with it. But was very effective. So I'm going to wait a few seconds until you guys give me all your questions or anything you have, until I'm going to start answering every question that you have, guys. All right, let me see. All right, so let's see where we have Ira says, love them. Automated flows makes the list building a lot easier. Yes, a lot easier. I know that's the barrier what people have, is basically when they come to the point where they launch the product, that's when they freeze. That's when they have this mental barrier of not spending the money to really start ranking for a product. And that's where most of people lack. And I'm telling you right now, this is what the most thing. I've seen a lot of clients. I've seen a lot of people. I have, of course, so many people. I'm telling you, this is the one where really people have a problem absorbing. But you need it. If you now in this market, in this very market that's really active, has a lot of competition. Not a lot of competition. There's competition, but there's not educated competition. They're not trained competition. They just, hey, I'm gonna be entrepreneur, and they just launch things and everything goes bananas, and they just don't bring the price down. But if you do it this way, that's the few people who does that. The few. I'm telling you, the few people. Kyle says, sorry, I'm running late today. Just want to support our group and Saad. Thank you so much, Kyle. I appreciate you. You have been nothing but helpful and supportive, and I really appreciate you, man. You guys are really keep me going, and I really appreciate it. And Kyle, you're an awesome person, and I really respect you, and I respect everything that the decisions that you made with your life, and I really bring a lot of value to our group. So thank you for being there. We have Iron says, Saad, do you think it's possible to get the lead added to Manychat? Then within that flow, you can take them to landing page with an Amazon coupon rebate code they can use on Amazon. You can do that, but as I said, coupons and promotions, they don't work at all. I mean, they don't have the same effect in ranking. So now this is the beauty. When I have a product like this, when I have a launches like this with Manychat and their search, find, and buy, the amount of units that you're gonna give is going to be 1/3 of what you're going to do if it was with a coupon or with a discount or with Amazon discount. So that's why we don't do discounts. We don't create coupons, because really it doesn't rank you as much. You can do it in the beginning when you just launched the product and you have the honeymoon period where Amazon shows you more to give you a better chance of competing, and you can run your coupon codes, and maybe you can rank it to page number 2. Then you can take off with the Manychat, but I don't think it's good. So I would because you don't want Amazon to know that this is a rebate. You want to imitate or replicate a natural behavior of a real buyer, and that's why we don't give them coupons. But very good. Nancy says, really impressive. Guys, let me know, how is it? Was it good or not? Is this something you liked? Is it something not? And at the same time, if you're in it, do you mind if you give me thumbs up? Because remember, we have a challenge, which is the 100K challenge for you to reach 100K by the end of this year in sales, which is nothing. It's almost 8,300 per month. And to enter our our monthly contest, which is really, really important. So please give us a like, thumbs up, and share this video with other people who really you think that might help them. And I think we shared really good golden nuggets that people do not share that much, but I want to share with you for you to really, I want to help you out, guys. And at the same time, I want to reach 10K by the end of this year. So hopefully we reach them. We are only at 750. So we have that much to reach to get to 10K. We're about how many? I don't even know. 756. So we're in only 9,224, I believe. That's how much we're missing. Not much, only 9,000 something. Let's see what else we have. Aaron Cougar says, Saad, do you think it's Iron says, Saad, do you think it's, oh no, let's answer that. That's what happens at night. I'm like, Kyle Hope says, hi Nancy, very impressive. Maria says, valuable information. Thank you, Saad. Thank you, Maria. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it, guys. And I really want your thought about this at night. Is it helping you guys? Is it something that you want me to do at night to help you? I know this is our first one, but really, I hope it was really great value for you. And I appreciate your kind words. Wayne says, hey, Saad, for the first PPC part, do you do one campaign with only one keyword? No, I do one campaign, exact match campaign, fixed bid, and I can put up to 10 keywords if you want. Now, a lot of people are going to tell me, oh, no, too much. Hey, listen, that's how I do it. 10 keywords, I put them in, and that's it. Some people say, hey, put one keyword per campaign. If you want to do that, good to you, for you. But for me, this is enough. It's not the main reason I want to get the sale. Is more, I want to get the data and the clicks, the impression, everything that comes with it, and to be able to decide which keyword I want to use for my hard launch. What are the some rules using Manychat? I heard we can message them every so often. Yes, now they say you cannot message them within 24 hours, something like that. I'm gonna be very honest with you. I have done few of them, but that was too much time. Too much time. So now I have one in my team that takes care of my launches. She takes care of our my clients' launches. And I didn't go public yet for that service, but maybe I'll come public for it. But for honestly, I had to hire someone because I have so many things I need to take care of, and I don't need to be expert at everything. Because if you want to be expert at everything, that means you're an expert at nothing. So I'm expert at, hey, listen, I'm good at Amazon private label, retail arbitrage, online arbitrage, wholesale pallets. These things that I do the most and I know very well. So I would like to dedicate my time, my energy into something that really, really specific that I'm really good at, than wasting my time. Not waste, or just investing a lot of time on other things that I know I can hire someone and do everything for me. I know almost, let's say 70-80%, but it's not my thing. It's not my thing, So hiring someone is the best thing to go for me, because it's not only about the skills I need for setting up the Manychat, which is the easy part, is actually running the Facebook ads, because the Facebook ads, you're not going to run only one, you're going to run multiple Facebook ads, and slowly you're going to run multiple Facebook ads, or ad sets. And once you finish with your testing, you'll be able to scale the ones that are working very well and pause the ones that are not working. So that requires you, knowing also Facebook ads. See, there's a lot of things. You're starting in Amazon to learn how to do Amazon. Then you need to do Facebook ad. You need to do all this stuff. It becomes overwhelming. And that's why I think people's like, hey, screw it. I'm just going to do PPC and that's it. Hire someone, pay them the extra money, but have peace of mind. I'm not saying about you, but I'm just saying for anybody who had this stuff. Wayne says the 0.40 cost per click is amazing. Mine is 90. Sad. Can we change the Manychat content if we want to target another keyword, or we have to create a new campaign for another keyword? First of all, it was 14 cents to 20 cents we got. That's how much we got our cost per click, and was really good because we did custom audience. The other thing, yes, you can just change your keyword and you'll be good to go, because the same audience, you're gonna tell them, instead of looking for this keyword, they search for this keyword. So you can change it, and that's it. I don't know how my team does it exactly, but I know once I'm done with this keyword, I'm hey, switch it to this keyword. Now the other thing you can do also, Wayne, as you know, if I want to limit my giveaway to 10 units per day, and I'm running at 10 units per day, what happened is, when I reach my limit 10, there's a lot of people are coming in, they want to buy the product. So what you can do in this case, tell them, hey, listen, we're done with searching for this keyword. You can start a new keyword. Hey, instead of doing coffee cup, let's start coffee mug. So you'll be able to launch multiple keywords within the same campaign, but you need to keep in mind that the cost of your giveaway is going to be higher. But that's it. But you can do it for sure. So I hope that was helpful. This Stoyan says, this info is money. I have to go over it again. Currently cooking for my family and listening at the same time. Thank you so much, Stoyan. Enjoy your meal, man. And and thank you so much for listening to my shenanigans while you are cooking for your family. And I hope you enjoy your meal, man. What else we have? Wayne says, great info, Sad. I'm eager to know more. When you do search find by, your product is number one page. Do you use super URLs at the first, or just PPC? Only PPC. I don't use super URL, because if I have my PPC, most likely I'm going to rank for a few keywords, and that's it. If I see I'm not ranking, then I can use super URLs in the beginning for my Manychat, and then I can do my hard launch. So you can manipulate. That's the beauty about it. It's like strings. You can pull one, loosen the other one, and you start pulling the things that you want. Hey, I'm not ranked still to the page number 2. Maybe I can influence it by Manychat. Instead of giving 10, I'm going to give 1. I'm going to search there. Or instead of doing full refund, I might do just coupons and just bring it to the second page with super URLs, which is a brand URL or ASIN URL, whatever you want to use to make sure that you rank there. And once you rank there, then you do a search, find, and buy method. But very, very good question. Love it. Aaron says, yes, I love it. I need to start using Manychat this year for sure. You have to, guys. Trust me. I mean, look, I was very good. I mean, I'm very good at PPC, and I have showed it to you guys how I showed you how a PPC series, and I showed you how I think about my PPC. I know some of you used it and did very well with it, but everything comes in new is going to give you an edge over your competitor. So if you're able to use that, 90% or 95% of people are not using this stuff because it's too complicated. They don't understand it. And the problem with every entrepreneur, even me, I'm guilty of that. I want to do everything by myself. And I had to learn with all these years in the business, or as being, I'm paying myself through my business, is that you need to rely on other people. That's why I built a team. I didn't build a big team. I built a small team to make sure that all of us be able to help each other and share more tasks, easier for us to manage. And I trust my team 100% of everything that they do. So really, really, you need to know how to let go. And you need to know, if I don't have the time, do not postpone it, but instead give it to someone who knows better. Do not waste your time. You can waste months to be able to do that. Why would you wait that much? Hire someone, pay them, and then you can take your time with it. Would love to see a masterclass teaching how to set up Manychat and setting up the flows. Look, this is the easy part, honestly. I mean, this is easy. You can just go ahead and get any flows that are out there, and you just be able to upload them to your Manychat, and then the game is going to be about building your Facebook ad, and that's it. There are services out there that do that as well. Thanks for showing how it works, brother. Thank you so much, Aaron. I hope that really helped you, and I hope really got you where you. I hope it really helps, and I know with your product that might be something good, but you need to understand it's going to be a little bit costly. But the product is cheap, so you'll be able to do it. Becomes very tricky when it's a very expensive product, though. But let's see. For the custom audience on Facebook, did you do different age target or just rely on the custom suggestion? I found certain people do not use PayPal and use Venmo instead. Yes, Venmo is good. Gift cards also they use. For the audience, it's just basically you upload your file for the subscribers that you have. Then you do custom audience. I'm not very good at this stuff. I have, as I told the one in my team who did the custom audience, I did it once, but it's not my thing. It's not my thing. So she just took the email list that we have. She did a custom audience, lookalike audience from 1 or 2%, 2 to 3%. Sorry, she did it 2-3%. Then she was able to upload it and target it. But Venmo also worked very, very well. Asher says, what about full purchase giveaways through other services? They're very good. I think they will work, but they're very costly. I think cost a lot of money. I know there's some services there that cost you the product, full product, plus, let's say the product costs $40 plus $15 to $25 extra for each service. The other thing, which is we have, is rebate key. Rebate key is having issues now, and they see some people are getting suspended because of them. I have few people in our mastermind that I run with my business partner Tim Jordan, and this few people are complaining. One person gets suspended, and they have some news that other people are getting suspended because of rebate key becoming very popular. But services will work. They use the same method. They just automate it for you. And that's it. There's some other groups also. What they do is basically they build a very well-trained groups in specific niches. Like, hey, one group for home and kitchen, one group for electronics, one group for I don't know what. And then they just, they charge you the cost of the product plus the $25 or $15, and then they sell them to those people, which is they're trained, and then they can get you 10 to 15%, 10 to 15% reviews on every 100 sales. So, but I think it's very expensive, and you don't own the subscribers, you don't own the flows, you don't own the Facebook ad, because don't forget, I'd rather you run your own Facebook ad, you run your own Manychat, you run your own sequences, flows, your subscribers, because this is very crucial for your business, that you can run a new product with the same subscribers, with the same value that you have, and you'll be able to use them and again and again and again. But with other ones, that's it. Use them, you're done. You don't own anything. And don't forget, those subscribers, those people that you own, or the Manychat sequences, is going to bring the value of your brand a little bit higher. And also, what happened is, I forgot my thought. But yeah, sequences and yeah, for all the Facebook ad that you have, that you already run, that you spend a lot of money, like we spent $3,000 on the launch, but we will be able to use the same flow, the same ad for a maintenance mode, because you can use maintenance mode later on. Every time you see yourself you're dropping, run the ad again. Every time you see yourself you're going south, run the ad again. So you have it. It's already proven. So instead of paying again and again. Aaron says, I understand. Thank you. And says, good info on Rebate Key. Yes, Rebate Key. It's very expensive, but a lot of people are having issue with it right now. I'm going to give a few minutes more. If you guys have any more questions, please let me know. And I hope you really guys find good value in this so far. Let me see what I have. Just waiting for the questions to come in. I have another question from Wayne. It says, Sad, for the Manychat part, let me just put it back. Sad, for the Manychat part, is there a minimum inventory we need to prepare, like at least 500 items inventory, or we run out of inventory, we'll lose the rank? I don't recommend losing. For sure, you don't want to run out of stock. We need to make sure that you have enough stock to be able to maintain your ranking. Honestly, we have one product that we launched with one of my clients, and we ranked very well. They were selling 50 to 70 units a day. But what happened, we ran out of stock for over a month and a half, 2 months. And actually, we dropped a lot of keywords. So now we need to relaunch. So remember when I made a video about how many units to order for your first order or for your second order? Highly, highly, highly recommend go watch it, because I give you a buffer of how many units you need to order more to make sure you don't run out of stock. And you don't want to run out of stock. Trust me, you don't want to run out of stock. You don't want that to happen. Feel me? And as I said, the number is different. Everyone has maybe 500, 1,000. Us, we have 1,000 units. So it was 140, not much. And then we can gauge, organic doing that much. Then I know how much to order again. Audrey, how are you, Audrey? I hope you're doing fine. Thank you so much for joining. And go ahead and watch this videos. We did a lot of things. A lot of things we covered about ranking, how to rank on Amazon. I think this video is very, very comprehensive for you guys to know. And I think slowly we can start launching. Slowly we can start launching. Small tips about how to do the Manychat or Facebook ads slowly. But now, you guys, what you've been asking me a lot about is the retail mini course for retail online arbitrage, which is we finished. I just need to record it. I've been really busy. I didn't have the time to record it, but I will record it and get it to you guys. Really, really get it to you guys. Wayne says, when you rank first for the keyword, do you change the bid for the keyword? As I said, when I bid for the keyword, I don't bid on the keyword at all. So the keyword I'm trying to target, I'm not going to target in my PPC because trust me, everyone who's going to look at the ad is going to click it, and everyone who's going to come to the ad, even if they want to purchase or not purchase, they're going to click on it. So the cost PPC is going to be very high. And as I said, you want to make sure it's fixed bid. You want to make sure that you have the highest bid, and that's going to help you to start ranking. The bid. Oh, yeah. Sorry, Wayne. I'm sorry. When you rank first for the keyword, do you change the bid for the keyword? So once I rank and everything, I maintain my high bid for PPC to make sure I'm cool. But I do split testing and I drop it to see how well it's going to maintain. If I see I'm not dropping and everything is beautiful, I'm still gonna bid, but not heavily. But don't forget, if I'm ranked number one, I don't want to see my other product number one as well. My sponsor position, I don't want to be next to my organic position. I don't want that to happen. So what I would do if I have that situation happen, I want my sponsor ad to be in the middle. So like this, I'm not having next to each other. They do nothing, sponsor ad. But if I have one in the top and the one in the middle, the customer is going to see me first in my organic position, and then they're going to see me again, which is going to influence their purchase, and hopefully they'll be able to purchase. I mean, they'll be able to purchase. They see me twice. That means more real estate. That means better chance of conversion or better chance of clicking, and hopefully you'll be able to convince them to convert. Nancy, hey Nancy, I'll listen on my way home from work for sure. Thank you so much, Audrey. I appreciate you. Thanks for doing this, mate. What do you think about the China coronavirus situation? I did a video last week about coronavirus, and the situation we're having before. What I said about coronavirus is going to affect some factories. Some of them are going to open up. Some of them are not going to open up. Luckily, I called my packaging guy. He's actually back, which is awesome. The other one for the other few products, actually, they're back next week. That's what they told me, but I'm not sure. My sourcing agent also told me next week. But if it's really going to continue this way, most probably is going. I mean, they say everyone's back to work. I mean, they say they're forcing. I mean, not forcing. I mean, they say they're allowing people to go back to work, which is something good. I mean, not something good. Sorry, they're allowing people to go back to work, but I don't know how the danger of that. But it's going to affect if the whole production is going to stop. You're going to stop as well, which is going to give an advantage to people who have enough units, and that's going to help them to actually gain some ranking over their competitors. But also, Amazon said and had an article in the Seller Central saying they understand it. If there's anything happens, they will be able to compensate. If you have order cancellation or something like that, just go ahead and watch my last video, man. I talk about coronavirus. I don't want to talk about it 2 weeks before that because I don't want to scare everybody. We don't have enough information, but now we have enough information. Even Toyota plant or Toyota manufacturing plant also delayed by 1 week. So I hope that's not going to help affect us, all of us. Usher says, good to bid on it if it ranks full 100%. If you see your keyword it's falling in the ranking, boost up your ranking, and that's going to keep you out there. I hear China is being delayed longer than we all thought. Yes, 100%. That's what we have already. That's the same information we're having, but I'm not sure how many of them. I'm really not sure. Office open only, not the factories. Yes, office is opened, not the factory yet. Not yet, but they're saying they're gonna come back next week. That's the information I got. And also from our people that we have, they say hopefully next week they're scheduled to go back, but I don't know if it's going to change. Really, I don't know. Good stuff, Usher. Very good stuff. But hey, you know what? This is what it is. I mean, we are living, we source stuff from China, so anything happens in China is going to affect us. It's a part of the game. We're going to go with it and see how it works. We just need to adapt. There's nothing. We don't have control over it. So all we can do, just control what we can, and things we cannot control, we cannot do anything about it. That's what I learned, and it's really, really important. I have some question. Let me see. Audrey says, when it comes to buying ballot, is now a good time with all the returns from Christmas? Yes, now is a good. I did a lot of retail and arbitrage. I mean, not a lot. It's every time I go, it's my free time and I see a few items, I buy them. Actually, I have a shipment right now, just need to go, but not much. Not like is my main thing, but it makes a few $1,000 a month. I'm okay with it. Happy with it. Pallets, yes, now is good. It's going to be a lot of overstock, a lot of things that overstock pallets, shelf pulls, a lot of them they'll be able to do. The other one that I found, should I share it or not? Smartlots.com. That's a good one, I believe. There's multiple of them there. Yeah. Perfect. I'm not sure. So yeah, do that. I think it's good, but make sure that I always, if I want to buy overstock or shelf pulls, which is going to be a higher percentage, maybe it's going to be 15% of the real value, or 18 or to 20%. If you buy something returns, you can get them 5% maybe, or 10% max. But all depends on the condition, and see what kind of condition they're in. It requires a little bit of work, but it's really, really, really possible. What else we have here? We have Kyle says, I was just told they will be back on Monday. That's what I know too. That's what my sourcing, but I'm not sure yet. So we'll find out very, very soon. BG says, for new product listing, I sent the product to Amazon today. Listing now says inactive. Should I try to suppress the listing? I always suppress my listing. I do not upload my images for that specific purpose to suppress it, especially if a new product. If you have, active, no stock or impound, the keyword, the units are impound, you should be fine. All right, you should be fine. But I will suppress it. But if the product is already there and you have available units, it might affect you a bit, but not much, a bit. Asha says lots of that stuff is open box. Yes, there's open box, but there is overstock and shelf pulls, especially now, because a lot of stuff from Christmas or toys from Christmas, they have few units, they have an overstock or shelf pulls. I'm actually supposed to make a visit to one of my lot dealers here in Montreal, and I'm supposed to go see some stuff that he has for me, which is really great. And yes, if they're impound, no good. No good. Yeah, there was a question from Aaron Cougar. Thank you so much. Let me see. Hold a second. I think Aaron Cougar, I didn't answer your question, and Nancy just told me. Okay. Still waiting for a product. I created an FBM listing to check indexing, and there are quite a few not indexed. What should I do? Call Seller Central. Now, some keywords, if you have FBM inactive, if you're not indexed for them, you're going to have a little bit of, you can call Amazon and help them. I do not do it this way with FBM. I always do it with FBA. And usually when you have FBA and you have units in, you're actually going to start indexing for keyword very well. You're going to start indexing right away. So you need to give it 24 to 48 hours after it's active. I never try with FBM, always FBA. And usually, even if I'm not indexed for the keyword, but once I'm active and within 3 days, I will see myself, I'm getting indexed. Now, if you're not indexed for a specific keyword, if it's really related, that's Amazon issues. You can call them. They can reboot your listing and you'll be fine. Or what's called refresh your listing and you'll be fine. But if it's not, you're going to have issue. There's some tricks out there that you can do them. Like, for example, we have a trick, which is I would love to share with you, but I can't. It's basically through the I'm not telling you go ahead and join our masterclass, but it's basically we change the names of the photos or the images and with a special tool, and we're able to index for every keyword. So if we want to target another competitors, we can rename the images in a specific way, not only go on your desktop renaming. No, I'm talking about really changing the metadata of the specific product. I would like to share it here, but I can't. I really can't. But there's other ways. For example, you can actually be able to use a super URL, so brand URL for your product with embedding some keyword and get 3 to 5 purchases through that specific keyword, and you'll be able to index. But I believe you should be fine. I think once you get FBA, you should be able to get index for them, and you should be fine. Or other thing you can do is basically have a specific campaign, exact match campaign only with that specific keyword, and try to target it, and you should be fine. Osher says FBA and FPM should index the same. Oh, that's awesome. That's good to know. I don't know. I don't use FPM as much, only with retail arbitrage, but they're already indexed. But other than this, you should be fine. All right, guys. I think we have really covered a lot of things. I hope you guys really find a lot of value in this. If you like the content, please give us a like. Share it with other people that might find it beneficial. And I'm really excited about what to come. And I'll see you on Saturday, which is going to have another live Q&A. And great job for those who are sticking by. I hope you guys are still committed to your 100,000 challenge, 100K challenge. And I appreciate each and every one of you. And I hope, guys, to see you next Saturday. And if you have any comment or any question, leave it in the chat or comment below, and I will answer you back for sure. So thank you so much. Have yourself a wonderful, wonderful evening, and I will talk soon.